Hello everyone, welcome to .NET Mirror channel. Today let's understand how can we deploy an ASP.NET application to Azure App Service using FTPS deployment. In this video, we will try to create an Azure app and also we'll try to run the local ASP.NET application. We will try to configure FTPS credentials on Azure App Service, and using FTP client, we will try to deploy this application to Azure. Before you start it, you should have Azure Studio, an Azure account, development knowledge of ASP.NET, C Sharp, and Azure, and basic knowledge of deployment, and any FTP client solution, FileZilla or WinSCP, anything you can have. Let's understand what is an Azure App Service. Azure App Service is a fully managed platform as a service which enables to build and deploy web applications or mobile backends without managing any underlying infrastructure. You can use your own programming language to create your application. So in my previous video, I have deployed apps using publish profile using Visual Studio. I will provide the link in the description, and also I have one more video where we deployed using GitHub Actions. I will provide the link as well. In this video, we will try to look at the second option, FTP and FTPS. When you're trying to do an FTPS deployment, it's an easy way to deploy your web applications. There's no configuration required out of the box, right? Azure App Service provides an active endpoint for you. When you create an Azure App Service, you have to enable the publishing credentials and also basic authentication. These must be enabled before you deploy your app. And whenever you deploy an app, the main files will go to the www root if it is website. If it is a jobs, it goes under app data underscore jobs. This is where you have to go and copy your files. So always make sure that you are using FTPS and it should be TLS. Now the web app is created. If you go to the resource, so I have used a free plan, and if you go to the app, now you can see that a basic web page, you can see that. Now let's go to the Visual Studio. I already created a basic ASP.NET Core web application which I have published to my GitHub. I will provide the link as well. So it is published over here. I will provide the link. Now let's run the local app. The local app, you can see it's a very basic application which has a home page and the privacy page. Now this is deployed under localhost. Now let's go and deploy to Azure App Service using FTP. Before you do that, go to the Visual Studio. First we have to package this. Let's go to the publish, click on publish. So now in the target, now you select a folder. Let's go to the next. Yeah, let's publish this into my desktop. I'll create a folder called basic app FTPS. Yeah, basic app, it is created. Let's click on OK. Now it is going and creating all output files or in this folder. Let's finish this. In the meanwhile, let's go to the Azure. Now our app is ready. Before you deploy to the FTPS, using FTPS, right? So go to the deployment center. You have to take credentials from here. Now if you go to FTPS credentials, now it says that FTPS has been disabled. Now we have to go and enable. To enable that, go to configuration, select these two options, click on apply. Once this is done, your app is ready to deploy using FTPS. Let's go to deployment center again. Let's go to FTPS credentials. Now Let's take this endpoint. You have to use one of the FTP client. I'm using FileZilla. You can go to filezillaproduct.org and you can download the client. I have already done that. Now let me open my client. The endpoint you have to give in the host. Let's take the username, put it in the username. Let's give the password. Let's do a quick connect. Now it's trying to connect to our app service. Now if you look at here, it has only the hosting start.html, which is this particular HTML page. Now let's go and deploy our app. Let me refresh my desktop. Yeah, now the publish is done. Let's go and refresh this. Yeah, now we have all the files within this folder. Select all these files. You can just do an upload. It takes some time. Let's wait for some time and I'll come back. Now all our files are transferred. You can say successful. Now let's go and browse the app. Now if we refresh the app, we can see our app is deployed to Azure using the FTP deployment. With this, we are done with the demo. Have given some reference links. I'll provide in the description. Thanks for watching. Give a like button to our video. Share with your friends. Click on the bell icon to get more my video updates. Thanks for watching.